You're okay.
What? Yes, of course I'm okay. Never so silly.
You go AWOL for 2 weeks and then you have the nerve to come here and shush me?
Yeah.
Spill it. I'm dying to know where you've been. Lucifer!
Meet Candy Morningstar. My wife.
What? Welcome back to the side. Which today we're jumping into Lucifer. This is season 2, episode 15. So yesterday we saw episode 14, which was extremely well done. Candy was our new character that popped up in that episode and then ended up leaving. Some reason, somehow, Lucifer saved Candy when he was in, I believe, Vegas. So he hired this lovely lady to actually try to, which made sense, push Chloe away to save her from himself. Because clearly God put Chloe in front of Lucifer for reasons I still don't understand, and I don't know if people I'm sure people tried to let me know what that actually means, but for some reason a slow man over here is still confused. Hopefully I will be unconfused very, very soon about that whole little storyline because I don't understand it. I also did read what somebody wrote about the guy with the hat. I guess we did wrap that whole thing up because they told me who it was, which I actually forgot who already it was. But moving on, I'm ready to see what's going to happen. We have 3 more episodes, guys, of this season, so I'm sure that things are going to pick up once again. Now, I have been in love with midway of this season. I liked the whole season thus far, but the midway is when, for me, it started to turn all the way up in me just enjoying each episode and wanting it to be much longer than the 43 minutes that I effing get to see it. So, I'm really excited because next week I will be putting Lucifer on the schedule again and making sure that I push out these content of Lucifer for you. Guys, somebody did comment and said that's a really good idea that we'll get Lucifer every single week because I think they said in season 3 there's like 25 episodes. Now, you know, we cannot be taking our time, okay, trying to get through all those damn episodes. So definitely trying to put out at least 2 episodes one week and then 1 episode another week just to push out this content. My body, I'm trying to get it to adjust to working, you know, all these hours and then coming home and doing this. I'm trying my hardest. I'm slowly getting adapted to this busy schedule, but honey, we need to get me adapted much quicker. So I'm trying to think right now who would be is there a big bad villain in this season besides the repetitive of God? But I feel that, and that's not a villain, I understand. I saw what you guys wrote in the last reaction, which makes complete sense, where majority of you guys take this show as a show, and also you guys broke it down even further of how people should view the show, which I'm 100% behind. I'm not one of those people that looks into the show as a religious per se show. I look at it as what you guys have said. It's a comic book show, and it's also, I look at it as a show because I'm not very familiar of the comic book of Lucifer at all. I believe Lucifer is in the realm of DC, but I love DC, but I've never heard of a Lucifer comic book or Lucifer being in DC at all. And that's if he's even, I believe somebody told me when I first started watching the show in season 1 that Lucifer is in the same realm of the DC world. I should do a Google search just to verify it, or is it its own like comic book type venue, kind of like Star Wars is its own comic book, which they adapted to be a TV show. So, regardless, I'm here for it. I'm here for the what? Shits and giggles. And I'm ready to jump into this episode. You guys know who my favorite characters are. You guys know everything about how I feel. My feelings have not changed thus far. If you guys would like to see this in a full reaction, please join the channel today. I have 3 separate tiers, which you could pick. I made sure to do 3 separate tiers, just because some people, it's really hard out in these streets. So, not streets, streets. It's hard out there, so I'm not trying to, overcharge or do anything like that. But each tier does go right back into this channel. So if you guys really do enjoy this content and would like to support this channel and also get the perks of seeing the full reaction of this show and many other shows, or you could do a tier where it's just to support the channel and request an episode, you guys can do that too. You guys can also have a tier that gets to see movies and TV shows. I'm gonna start being able to push out more movies very, very soon. I believe this weekend I start pushing out another set of movies. So I'm ready. I'm here for it, guys. But like always, I'm on the road to 6K, but I do need your guys' help. So if you could please like and share this video, that will be amazing. With that being said, guys, let's jump into Lucifer and find out exactly what the devil has got to give.
You sure?
I am.
I just wanted you to tell him what you told me before I make a mess.
What mess?
That's where it's been this whole time?
What?
Someone have to keep an eye on it. And you really think that this is the flaming sword? So small and so not flaming.
Right. Oh, we've seen it before.
What am I supposed to do? Dip it in some whiskey and light a match?
Think about your father. That should do it.
No. Right, back to my whiskey plan.
No, you're much too calm. He just needs to apply himself and get angry.
I can't just
Oops.
Worth a shot.
Maybe Menadil should try it. Here, why don't you hold it and I'll kick you in the...
Boy!
Her return home hinges on Lucifer being able to control his emotions.
Oh, you've no faith in me, brother. Good.
So we have seen the sword on fire before.
Actual gates, like big and pearly. Are we talking clouds, harps, white robes?
And my dad is Morgan Freeman. Focus, doctor.
Is to help you understand your emotions.
That's right, Lucy.
I can help you become aware of what it is you're feeling, or to avoid feeling.
Okay.
I think you married her to hide something, or from something.
Either way, I need the sword lit. So come on. Emotions, chop chop.
You clearly have a lot. If you're unwilling to bring those walls down, I can't help you.
Come on, Lucy. She can't help you.
What the hell, Dad, for no breakfast?
Are you okay?
Nope.
What did you do with my roommate? She would never ask about my feelings. I guess I'm still a little upset that Lucifer just disappeared on me and got married. I don't know what. And sure, he got it, and I'm worried about her. Have you noticed anything? Okay, I'm gonna adopt a dozen puppies, and I'm gonna let them sleep in your bedroom. Nice, Mace.
Come on, I'm sorry. Okay, I can't deal with human emotion.
What did I expect?
Making a joke you don't like. Check, see? We'll be back to normal in no time.
Well, not until you start whining about how boring the case is.
Hey, Chloe's facial expressions are
Victor's name
everything.
is Debbie Lang.
LA private schools are insane. Money gets thrown around.
Debbie was stabbed in the back. Literally.
Damn.
Maybe figure.
Circumference of the wound isn't usually wide. Like it was a fat knife.
You'd have thought this woman had figured out human interaction, and yet she provoked someone into killing her.
Projecting his personal issues on the case.
Uh-oh.
Guess we're back to normal.
Oh man, because I'm so upbeat all the time.
Yeah.
But up here, a lot of darkness. Missing commemorative scissors. Looks like we found our fat knife.
Oh,
Or
side of
didn't
it.
find it, but you know.
We're all devastated.
Are you?
Is there any way we could see her office?
No phones on campus, but sends a message that our arms aren't actually available to our children.
School is weird, and yes, this case is boring.
Unique.
Can we go back to being bored and not derail the conversation?
But this is fascinating.
Our children learn to manage their emotions in no time.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Hence our motto.
Sentio ergo sum. I feel, therefore I am.
Debbie's desk, and as you can see, not a single macrame. Parents go above and beyond to get their children here at Starford. They go
He's a little
absolutely crazy
angry
when they fail to land a spot. Debbie did get into a rather ugly fight with the parents of a child who had been denied admission. No, verbally vicious.
Terrible grammar. Gotcha.
Right.
In front of the school, violating what we like to think of as our safe space here at Starford.
What was furious that she'd rejected our son, Wolf.
If you have children, I'm sure you can.
Gay parents.
Well, she implied that a hefty contribution to the school would grease the wheels on Wolf's admission. We felt we'd been misled.
More like robbed. School hadn't received the donation. But the check cleared. Lying.
You can continue. Don't
I
stop
know
with him.
my husband's temper suggests otherwise. We could never kill anyone.
Then can you explain why the murder weapon was found in your pool house?
What?
Are you Lucifer from Morningstar?
Who are you?
I am, yes. But
Mr. Morningstar, you're under arrest.
I am now, am I? On what charge?
My pleasure.
Right, why do you sexy detectives look so disturbingly familiar? Come on out from wherever you're snooping!
Anger didn't work. I wanted to incite a different emotion. See if that would get the sword fired up.
Sorry, but it's hard for me to enjoy a triple-decker with my mum's hands all over it, so... It's just a matter of time before I get a handle on my emotions. What's the rush? Not like eternity's got a best before date. To have a child.
What?
Right, we gander at that. See if we can learn a few things.
Okay. I'm gonna tie a bell around your neck at some point. The killer wiped the fingerprints off the handle, but not Debbie's blood from the blade. In the unlocked pool house, so anyone could have gained access to it.
Right.
But Debbie told them the school never received their money.
So she's lying.
But what if she wasn't lying? Embezzled the money at the school. Debbie could have found out, she could have confronted them, and they could be the killers. So, you know what we gotta do?
Donation thingy, and I can take the little sugar plum fairy to school. Drive you to school and never specified which one.
Mr. Taylor. Here for the Starford tour?
I am indeed, And this little creature?
Tracy Morningstar. Nice to meet you, sir.
Hi. Students make their own lunch. You know, instead of packaged, pre-processed foods, we all...
Do you want to sell this or not?
And where is it where children learn to, harness their emotions?
This isn't my normal job. I'm just filling in until we find a replacement for poor Debbie.
Well, what is it you normally do?
Movement and wellness mentor.
So you're the PE teacher. Lovely.
Oh.
But they teach lessons on controlling your emotions.
You don't know what that is.
Well, I think I'm just the class.
You do?
Oh.
Wonderful. Right.
Show us, cutie.
We want to know if Debbie was telling the truth about the missing donation, and it could tie into the motive for the murder.
You got me. No need to look at the books. I did it.
Why?
I guess I was tired of feeling like I didn't belong. I'm under a lot of pressure to look a certain way, drive a certain car.
You took John and Craig's donation money, and did you kill her?
They called her a liar and got so upset. They killed her.
Real sure if John and Craig killed Debbie.
Perhaps we could disregard that last exchange.
Trixie's cop mom, aren't you? It's a great kid you've got.
Thank you.
Yeah, her father brought her in. I'm pretty sure he didn't.
Son Ranger knows this, right, Ranger? Any of the children like to volunteer? Trixie, do you have feelings you want to use?
My mommy almost died. Her job is scary.
Welcome to the club of parental deceit, child.
I want to cry.
Trixie can channel her strong feelings into something productive. Write a poem.
A poem? I came here to learn how to turn emotions into energy, not to become Dr. Zeus.
This is a picture of my mommy stabbing Debbie.
Oh!
Before you chastise me for kidnapping your offspring, I've solved the case.
Let's see you at the station, okay?
Trixie doesn't worry about her dad. He has the same job.
Please don't be mad at him. I should be the one in trouble.
You want to talk about something now?
I could tell you anything. I promise somebody can take me to my actual school this time.
Yeah, my daughter likes you so much.
Yes. I'm starting to respect the deceptive little parasite.
What?
Oh, no.
Having lessons left to wait until your mum's not looking.
Bye, babe.
It's a bit of exercise after a frustrating day. Good God!
Oh!
Mum!
Let me see the blade.
I mean, what did you expect me to do? Stab you with a blade and have it be ignited by my joy? If you really wanted to upset me, you should have just thrown me into the Corvette.
Right.
Don't throw me into the Corvette. Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry!
Yes, you are.
Because Trixie's being considered for admission. Apparently, she impressed some of the teachers there.
And don't you think that with the divorce and the move and everything, that Trixie's had enough big changes lately?
We didn't see her.
And well, it kills me to think that she's been keeping up an act just to protect us. Consider sending our daughter to that school after we've solved the ongoing murder investigation there.
He says it's you killing Debbie.
He was listening to me.
Why would you say that to him?
Because I'm single and I work full time. I'm sorry that my bake sale cupcakes weren't gluten and dairy free, Debbie. I was with Mr. Taylor.
Mr. Taylor, the wellness mentor.
It's the PE teacher.
Only on Tuesday nights.
Oh.
He had a busy schedule. The man is as dumb as a box of hair, but he does know how to move. Who didn't hate the Wicked Witch of the West Side? She held the keys to the most exclusive school in the city. You should go to that grieving gathering they're throwing. All her frenemies will be there.
Never seen you so worried about an outfit decker.
Oh, you should see the other parents. They are very fancy. It's... Mind, I don't want to make you sick with my feelings. No, I'm listening. It'd be really, really good for her, but it's super exclusive, and I'm not sure that I want her in that kind of environment. Trixie will learn to slash them with her words, and I will teach her the knives. I know you're trying to help, but I don't think you can help me with this now.
Not at all.
Just you? Alone?
Yeah.
Just me. 2 mommies?
Oh, hell yeah.
I guess networking is the new grieving. Love to, but mid-afternoons I'm at my job.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's a homicide detective.
Real pistol in the sack.
Exceptional child, exhausted mom.
These parents, who has a kid and is this put together?
Use those detective skills, Decker. Get out of your own head. When that woman walked in, the entire room started commenting on your cheek filler.
Let's give him something to talk about. Don't do that.
Mom was right. I can't make it work.
Looking for a celestial spark? You don't even have your powers.
Yeah, thanks for that reminder, Lucy. I don't have some glorious destiny to wield the sword.
Good job warning me she's strong enough to lift a house, by the way.
Same old Lucy. Always the victim.
What if she's wrong, brother? But she's been acting very odd recently.
She has been.
On edge.
I thought we all wanted to go back.
So trust me when I say nothing would make me happier than Mum getting a wish.
We like it or not. It is all on you.
You know, say what you will about Debbie, but that woman knew how to cater a party.
Actually, can you keep a secret? My wife is very close to making an arrest. She found evidence just tonight. DNA. It's in the car right now. Somebody here is going to jail.
Look there.
5 gossips down, a couple more to be safe.
Okay, all I have to do now is stake out the car.
Just get up and start walking around saying it.
I'll go out there for the evidence.
Just the person I'm looking for.
Mr. Morningstar.
Following me? Sorry, do you need something out of the detective's car?
Yeah, she asked me to grab something for her.
Don't tell her I got a copy made. She gets all fussy about things like...
Lucifer, what are you doing?
Madison said she needed something from your car.
She's the killer.
That's quite a leap, detective.
My gun's in the car.
Stay back!
Madison, put down the gun.
Yes. Perhaps if you channel your feelings into something other than bullets.
Stay back!
Okay, got it.
It's all your fault! Your stupid handsome face and your...
I've learned anything here tonight. It's that everyone here has secrets.
Right.
No one's perfect. This is about your son, isn't it?
What, you mean the boy in the class with the special diet of boogers and paste?
Debbie put 2 and 2 together.
And she told you that she was going to expose Mr. Taylor as Ranger's real father. You were just thinking of your son's future. I get it. I'm a mother too. So please, Madison, put down the gun. I'm sorry.
I got so angry I couldn't control myself.
This talk about controlling your emotions and harnessing them for creation? You're just a sham?
We can't control our emotions. We just have to keep trying.
Listening to feelings, it's not my thing.
Oh my God.
I'm a father.
Oh, this man.
That's awesome.
And I think they'd let you in if you wanted to go. How do you feel about that?
No way.
The school is so fancy, and all the other mommies seem so perfect. They were just as worried as I was. And they were just pretending to be perfect.
Right.
Like they have to pretend that everything's okay.
Right.
But, and this is the most important part, you and me, we never have to pretend with each other.
Aww.
I really didn't like that school.
I didn't like it either.
Thank God you're not going there, girl.
It turns out you were right, Doctor. It's impossible to control your feelings.
Are you ready to be more forthcoming now?
Yes. I do intend to use the flaming sword to cut through the gates of heaven.
Oh, yeah.
But what you left out?
Plan on kicking Mum into heaven and slamming the gates on her backside. They tear each other apart, then they'll both get what they deserve.
What's that?
Punishment. For manipulating me. She was the one that made sure that I felt...
What?
What you stopped yourself from feeling. That's exactly what you need to feel.
Sadness.
The pain. That's
Close.
what you've been suppressing. And Chloe.
Yeah.
I know it's difficult, but the only way to get over that pain is to go through it.
Then you're sure this time.
Just let me do it, Mum.
You must not be feeling enough.
That's me. That's it.
Try harder.
Hard. That's enough.
You're right, son. There's plenty of time. Just not for me.
Oh. Well, this episode is over. So this is why the mom was so persistent on trying to get Lucifer to go and try to get this flaming sword. And you see at the ending when Lucifer started getting very, very emotional, it started to pull at my heartstrings. I don't know about you guys, but these actors are really good at making you want to cry. You laugh and then all of a sudden, 360, you're into crying. So the mother is seeming like her body is wearing out. My question is, can't she just take over another body? Like, just move, like a vessel. Like, you're moving from one house to another. That house is now damaged goods, and then you gotta move on to something else. I was thinking that's what she could do since she did that already. When we first met her, she was jumping from body to body. So I'm assuming she could do the same. So I'm not really sure what the big problem is, other than this mother, as we know, is dying. Again, dead. So I understand like her spirit or whatever, she's trying to get to heaven because she don't want to go through all that. But I'm trying to think, that small ass sword, what is it going to cut other than a piece of crumb apple pie? Ooh, warmed up in the microwave for about 50 seconds with a scoop of ice cream and a lot of whipped cream. This episode was very good though. I really did like it. I felt like there was a lot of meaning behind it, layered into storytelling and giving us laughs and almost tears, or tears if you guys cried. It just came like a morality type of episode for me. And I did enjoy it thoroughly. Once again, Maze is just she's really pretty, that actress. Is she in any other shows or TV show, any movies or TV shows? Because I'm very curious, does she only do this? She looks very, very familiar, like I've seen her in other places, but I could be wrong. But she's very pretty. And once again, we got Trixie. Any type of time when Trixie jumps into an episode, you know I am here for it. We also had I can never say that man's name. Amenadiel, is that how you say it? I think I just said it. When he saw his brother and seeing that he was really getting emotional, you can see different layers of him, but overall, he just really loves his brother Lucifer, unlike what I thought was going to happen when I first met him. When I first met him, I thought he was going to be the antagonist to Lucifer. I thought he and Lucifer were going to battle it out every time we see them. I thought he was going to be like the arch nemesis, but it just seems like it's just literally just a good old family just trying to get along. And with that, I think this rating for this episode, for me, it was not as strong as previous episodes, but it's still up there as like an 8.5. For me, it was definitely enjoyable. And I thought for a second when the mother came, I'm like so convinced that the person with the hat on with the drug thing that we saw in that 2.5 second ending of the episode, I still feel some reason like that person's gonna pop up. So when the mother was dressed up as a man, I thought it was that guy. And I was like, ooh, he's back. But he wasn't. We clearly are really over that storyline. But yes, I give it an 8.5 for me. An 8 to an 8.5 around that range. I did enjoy it, but it wasn't as strong for me as other episodes. But once again, it was very enjoyable. So with that being said, guys, have you seen this reaction and you realize you are not subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, so please like and share this content because it does wonders for this channel. And I'll see you all next time on Andres El Rey.